All right, we're here at Cranbrook High School on the campus for the 2016 prom. We're here with EPC tonight, Entertainment Production Company, as we are doing all the lighting here at the prom, and this is something to see. So we're going to walk you around the site and give you some video highlights of what we've done here tonight. Starting off in this area is the entranceway. As you can see, they've taken and gotten lined with bags and sand and candles, as it's called, this the luminaire area, where this is where all the students enter from. And we have landscape spiked all the trees in this area, so the trees and the bases of the trees all light up. So this is their first look at the prom as they enter from the parking lot. So we're going to go from here and start into the prom itself. Basically, there's a couple acres of campus here that we have taken and completely backlit for this occasion. This is the entrance and registration area. From here, they start lighting up the archways. They light up the gardens with Christmas tree lights. We do standing 4-spot arrays of LEDs on all the buildings. One of the tricks to lighting up this area is called the quad. There's 4 main walled areas. They have 30, 40-foot windows that are concrete filled, and that's where we concentrate our uplighting. We use par 64 incandescents, par 56s, par 36s, par 46s. There's a total of 130 fixtures here at this event. As you can see at the fountains, we like to light up and do the polars. We did have this lit here at the fountain with a color changer. Looks like somebody has unplugged that. As we go down this to the right, you can see the 30-foot tall windows in concrete. They're all lit up in colors. The colors this year were chosen were red, gold, yellow, the colors of the sun and sunsets. As we sweep off to the right, you can see your archways of the dorms and lots of posts. We're going to make our way around that way. That's where we start using all our LED. Incandescent lighting again. We've run about a mile worth of wire here. These are on trussing, spread out across the concrete sills. Going towards the archways, we begin using our LEDs, changing colors. So we get into our posts and our columns. Here we have set colors. So we go from color changing arches to set colors all the way down the columns, and then changing color arches on the other end. The backdrop here, you're looking at the columns up close now. Back here now we have 50-foot concrete sills. This is on the eating dining area of the campus. And these are some of the most marvelous windows in the entire grounds. As you can see, we're using par 64s there, shooting them approximately 50 feet in the air to the roof line, so you can light them up and see them from hundreds of feet away. And if we swing off to the right now, you can see the dance floor area and the main fountain. The main fountain is a color changer. We have a bell tower that we put a logo on. This is a Night in Paris theme, so we have the Eiffel Tower in several different locations. And then you can see the tent, how it's lit up. Those are all par 38 incandescents, so we just sort of highlighted that. The main fountain in the center of the square is a color changer. We did that with 4 super LED cars. We'll make our way towards the dance floor. Looking across the courtyard into the dancing area. Once again, the shot to the right is of the fountain. It's color changing. Again, you can see the bell tower, which is approximately 150 feet tall, which has a source 4 light on it, which gives you about a 20-foot Eiffel Tower at a 50-foot height. And then we're using an LED projector with the class of 2016 Gobo, which we've made ourselves. And that's just using that with a basic projector, about 2,200 lumens. Down below, you see the color changing of the DJ area, as that has all been done in scrim and scrim colors. We'll get closer to that and get a better look at that. We're about 3/4 of the way through the dance now, and then starting to thin out a little bit, but as you can see, we've got about a 60 by 60 wood dance floor in the middle of the courtyard, and we got approximately probably 300 kids that have been tearing up the dance floor for the last couple hours. All right, we're looking at a big white tent now that in years past has been a gambling casino, but this year they're just using it for a chilling area, like a VIP area. That's been lit with par 38 incandescent cans. We got 4 of those in there. To our left, we have another fountain over here. We have color changing. And we're sweeping the fountain and doing the tall window sills beat in the background. Alright, I'm getting close up on the fountain as we're doing the color changes on this one. This is approximately a 20-foot tall fountain. We got 4 supercars on it. With a couple of pin spots to illuminate the head. Okay, now we're approaching the DJ system. We've got surround sound with 4 powered speakers, 15-inch JBL 615, 2 Pro USBs, 10-inch 2-ways. We got 2 subs on the main floor. This gives you a surround sound with the cancellation in the center. This lower area here that's sunken down about 20 feet, we got our truss set up here with all our incandescents. We're lighting the whole back side of the dorms, the classrooms. Using approximately 2,000 watts of lights back here. We're using outdoor LED waterproof fixture. We can leave out for all week long. That'll be facing the library. We have battery operated LEDs over in the front of the library. And then we're using a Eiffel Tower as the centerpiece, and we've rented them to highlight the food area. And if we look back to the right, this completes the circle of the campus. This is what they call the quad. We've given you a look at it all around. All of this work, 5 days to set up and tear down for a 2-hour party. Congratulations, Cranbrook.